Morning, everyone. My name is Mary Francis. I am one of Henry Junwali's Medical Qigong students, and welcome to morning practice. So today is Tuesday, which means we're going over the basic 8. If you're new, don't feel like you have to learn all of these exercises all at once. The more often you do them, the more familiar and cozy they will become. We're going to start out with our warm-up that's traditionally done with the basic 8, the circular breathing. So we're going to open up, feet are hip width, shoulder width apart, a little wider is fine. You want a nice, stable, relaxed stance. The feet are parallel so that the channels are open evenly in the front of the body and the back of the body. The tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. We're letting the bottoms of the feet melt into the earth, softening the knees, relaxing the low back, dropping the tailbone so that the lumbar spine can have a little extra space. We're relaxing the shoulders, allowing the very top of the head to reach up into the sky just a little bit so that some space can happen within the cervical spine. Then we're going to allow the arms to float just a little bit away from the torso, facilitating greater chi and blood flow, circulation. And then we're going to close the eyes. Inhaling through the nose, we're guiding the breath to the lower dantian. That's that space 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button at the midline. Exhaling also through the nose down to the perineum, the lowest point of the torso. Inhaling up the spine to the big spine point, which is where the cervical and the thoracic spine meet. And then we're exhaling to the palms of the hands. Repeating the circular route, inhaling lower dantian. Exhaling perineum. Inhaling up to the big spine point. Exhaling to the palms of the hands. Inhaling to the lower dantian, allowing the lower dantian to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to flow and gather at the perineum. Inhaling, allowing the chi to gather and pool at the big spine point. Exhaling, allowing the chi to gather at the palms of the hands. Continuing with this circular route, go ahead and breathe at your own pace. Inhaling and exhaling in as relaxed a manner as you can. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to relax the body. And allowing the chi to flow freely through this circular route. Getting ready to finish up. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes. Letting the arms come back down to the sides. And closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. With that same mind intent, we're working on the basic gait. The first exercise, it's our lung and large intestine exercise. The feet are parallel, hip width, shoulder width apart. Inhaling. And exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. Out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Continuing on at your own pace, allowing the breath to guide the movement. Working more slowly or more quickly, whichever works best with your breath. Getting ready to close. Closing. For the spleen stomach exercise, I'm doing the modified version with the extra breath for the first couple, and then I'll go to the more traditional. You do whichever works best for you. So with the modified breath, I'm inhaling, exhaling completely, in, and out. My modified extra inhalation, exhalation, in, and out. Inhaling, exhaling, in, and out. The more traditional form, going straight into the next side, inhaling, exhaling, in, and out. You do what works best with your breath cycle. About one more on each side. And close. Our heart small intestine exercise. Gathering in front of the lower dantian. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Working with your own breath now. Allowing the movements to be an expression of the breath. About one more. And releasing, closing. Our kidney urinary bladder exercise. Inhaling, pausing the breath, and exhaling. About one more. Releasing, closing. Our pericardium Sanjiao exercise. Inhaling, elevating the palms to just underneath the shoulders. Exhaling completely. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. About one more on each side. Closing. Our liver gallbladder exercise with our nice big wide eyes. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. About one more. And releasing. Closing. Our Ren exercise, I'm going to do the modified version first, and then the more traditional version. You do whichever one makes your heart happy and your body happy. Remember, this is not a pain or push through type of style of exercise. Okay. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. And I'm going to transition. Inhaling. And exhaling. Enjoying all the different elements of the exercise. About one more on each side. And close. Our exercise for the do channel. Opening. Once again, I'm going to go over the modification first. The traditional is to inhale all the way to the left, exhaling all the way to the right. The modified version is inhaling, exhaling, in and out. All right, let's give it a go. Grasping our chi ball. Inhaling for the modification. Exhaling down to the center. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. And now for the traditional, inhaling to the left. And exhaling all the way to the right. Inhaling. And exhaling. Now working at your own pace. About one more each side. Meeting at the center. Coming up as you release and close. Okay, keeping the feet together, bringing the palms together. We're going to do a simpler closing today. Transferring some of that wonderful chi that you've been cultivating over the past half hour to the palms. Bringing the palms to the lower dantian. circling up the right and down the left 9 times. Circling now in the opposite direction 9 times. We're starting to concentrate that energy into the lower dantian. And once you've done your 9 circles, resting the palms at the lower dantian, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi into the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, allowing the mind to relax into the breath, allowing the breath to relax the body, and allowing the chi to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Thank you all so very, very much for hanging out and practicing with us this morning, or if it's later on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Henry is going to be taking a short break from the Chi Chats, so he will be with us next week. But if anyone has any questions, I can hopefully answer them. And if I can't, then we will hoard them and then give them to Henry when he's back. So are there any questions? Hi, Corey. I did want to say, some people, it's good to see everybody, yay. I did want to say that some people have mentioned that the basic 8 has been more challenging maybe than the golden 8 and some of the other practices. I wanted to say that you are not alone. And though always in Qigong, we want to work with our bodies, and it's supposed to be a relaxed and happy practice because, you know, the more relaxed you are, the easier the blood and the chi can flow and all of that. There might be, and I think this is going to be cut out, so hopefully this will not be saved on YouTube, but I think there might be just a tiny bit of a sadistic element in the basic 8, because there is a breathing thing that happens with almost all of the exercises, yes, and you're supposed to be relaxing into it. And I have to tell you that I'm always a little concerned that you all are going to hear me breathing as if I'm going up Runyon Canyon, and I'm going to sound like I'm hoofing it up the mountain. So hopefully you don't hear that. But just so you know, you all are not alone. For those of you who basic 8 isn't as Twinkie like or mac and cheese like as the golden 8, because it's all about food.